All right, everybody, today I'm going to show you how to hold someone's hand, how to identify, how to approach, and how to hold the hand itself. Let's get into this. In order to hold a hand, you have to first identify a hand. But how do you do that? You have lady hands and you have man hands. I'll give you a couple examples. See, man hands. And here are some lady hands. It's good to know the difference between a man's hand and a lady's hand, because you don't want to be caught holding the wrong one. Here's my hand, as you can see. One of the most common traits of man hands is calluses, because we work so much more than women. So right here, we have a lady hand. This is the one I'll use for the demonstrations. It's a lot less veiny and tendony than my hand. Slightly paler. Mine's very yellow. And on the lady hand, you can also see and not feel any calluses. Some ladies can develop minor calluses, but absolutely nothing compared to man calluses. Now, when you look at the hand, it can be kind of intimidating a little bit. There's so many fingers, it can be very confusing at first. As long as you're not afraid, everything's going to be fine. But it can be a little intimidating. I'll help you through this if you feel any intimidation. The key is to just be very stern or aggressive, like just like that. There, see, I got it. To break away from the fear, just go at it aggressively, even if they try to resist a bit. Now, you don't want to just grab the hand willy-nilly. You don't know where it's been. There's a couple methods to making sure that the hand is a hand you would want to grab. The first one would be to sniff it. If it smells bad, I would back off. If it smells good, you can move on to step 2. Oh wow, that smells great. Okay, we're in good shape. Like I said, if it smells bad, just back off. Don't even think about going any further. The next test is the back brush test, as I like to call it, where you take the back of your hand and brush it on the back of their hand like that. It should feel smooth with like little bristles of hair. It shouldn't be like rough or like slimy or slippery. At this point, you can very likely confirm that the hand's something you would want to hold. But if you're still skeptical, I would recommend moving on to using a hose and spraying it down. Now I'm going to demonstrate a couple ways you can approach the lady's hand. This first one I like to call the big sweep. You reach really far back like this, and then latch onto it. The next method I like to use is the crawler. You reach up towards the elbow and crawl your fingers down. And then you want to just kind of worm individually your fingers between her fingers, one at a time. I did that pretty slowly, but that was to demonstrate the move. There, now you have the hand. This next one I like to call the fake out. You approach the hand with this hand, and then you sneak around and grab it while it's distracted, and now you have it. This last one I like to call the double bite, where you go at it both hands at the same time, control it because it might fight you. And just kind of, you know, until it just stops like resisting. And then get your hand in there, and there, you're holding the hand. All right, well, that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something. I hope you practice holding hands. Good luck finding them. Have fun using the knowledge you gained in this video and applying it to the real world. I wish you great luck. Oh, and remember, always clean off the clamminess.